Good morning, everyone. It's Brenda. It's Family Day here in Alberta. So if you're celebrating Family Day or whatever your province calls it, well, I hope you all have a beautiful, beautiful day. All right, today we're going to use some playing cards. We're going to alter some playing cards, have a bit of fun. I have a deck that I would like to get through and possibly alter them all. I have some of these big cards. I didn't do any yet. I thought we could come together and do a few techniques together, but I wanted to show you some that I've done in past. Excuse me. These are just some playing cards, and I've used inks and paints and just different things on here just to have a play. And then I've used stickers from the Dollar Tree to make little focus points and some words. And these were all a few years ago. Charlotte had done some videos on altering cards, so I did a deck with her and just followed the prompts, like four Bible versed ones or encouragements, and then some butterfly, like whatever the theme is. Like these ones were steampunk, which I just love, using metals. So whatever that theme was, doing those. And there's a whole bunch of different ones here. And then I did some of my Alice in Wonderland ones. I did do an Alice in Wonderland journal, but these didn't end up in there. So just a bunch of different ones. But today we're just gonna do some simple ones with I have some tissue paper. I'll show you a technique with this tape. And then I have a bunch of different things that can go as embellishments onto the cards. So if you have a deck of cards, just grab some glue stick. I have some gesso, little embellishments that you'd like to dress up your cards with. And if you have some packing tape and you'd like to try this technique with me, then grab some packing tape or even Scotch tape, because we're just going to, basically it's just going to get pieced together. So let me show you that first, because I had a little bit of fun with it. So I just have a dictionary. You can use book page, music, dictionary page, whatever kind of different fonts that you like. And then just my packing tape. And I didn't fold over my little corner after I cut it. I just tried it this morning to see if it would work, and it did. So if I can't, oh, I did get the side. I usually fold over the edge of it so that I don't lose the corner, but I didn't do it. I didn't do it this time either, but brother. All right, so just pick a page, and I'm going to hold the one side. Actually, maybe I'll take off some of the sticky first. I'm just putting it on my jeans so that it takes away some of the excess stick. And then I'm going to make sure you can see what the heck I'm doing. And I'm just going to lay it down on a page. I'm going to hold the corner so that I'm able to grab it up again. You've probably done this technique before. I hadn't, so just thought I'd try something a little new. And then I'm gonna slowly pick it up. And then ideally you'll have some of the print come off with your tape. But I thought, how fun is that? And then I don't know if you can see it, but all the print has come off in sections onto the tape. And then what I do is I just take it apart so that I can use it in different sections. I'm just putting the little pieces off to the side there so that we can prepare the card first. But yeah, I'll leave that one that size. And then I did sand the cards because they are extra shiny on these ones, and I just took my nail file and I just laid it on there. I did it ahead of time because it's very messy. So please excuse the sniffles this morning. Oh my goodness. I'm just going to take some tissue paper, glue stick. You can use your wet glue if that's all you have, glue stick, which I have. You can use, oh my goodness, Brenda, what is it? It's the Mod Podge, sorry. I'm just looking for something to glue on because that part I did not get ready for myself. So, all right, well, I'll just do it this way and then, oh, my glue is just about had the biscuit. Good thing I brought out a new one. Yep, that one's gone. So I have a new one here. You can put your tissue paper flat on if you want. You can scrunch it up. We will ink the stuff. I'm just going to add a few little wrinkles. And it just gives, it just adds a base to it that you can add paint to, water to, and you can do all your stuff. I'm just going to cut it off. I could have put the tape right onto the card, but I'd kind of like to see it a little more because I think it would kind of hide. It wouldn't be as visible directly on the card. So, excuse Brad. He's in rare form today. Meowing. He was howling this morning for us to get out of bed. Luckily, it wasn't at 5 o'clock this morning. It was at least a decent time. And I have my vintage photo. And I'm just going to ink it up. A little bit on the top just to add a bit of color. And then the pieces of tape that we had made, it's not going to stick on there, so I am going to add a bit of glue stick to it. I think it should work. I don't know. The fun thing about trying things out new is, you know, if you guys haven't done it either, then it'll be something fun for you to try as well. Oh yeah, look at that. That looks awesome. It's not as wide as your card, but I mean, it's whatever. Then you can come in and you can start adding some little images on there. I got a whole stack of goodness here. Different sizes of things, but there's a butterfly or a bee. I mean, just, it's whatever you'd like. I'm just trying to get all these little tiny things out from underneath. Little bunny rabbit. Oh my goodness, that's adorable. I don't know if these are stickers or not. Oh, they are. Look at that. Well, might as well use it. And I am going to add a little bit of glue stick to it, only because the tape is kind of shiny. It doesn't have to be at the bottom. And you just add and add and add whatever you'd like. You know, you don't have to do just one little thing. You can just keep adding. This is just a little, it's another little sticker. It's nice to know that there's stickers. Stickers are always fun. And they're vintage looking with the brown. And you can add holes to them if you want, to the sides, or you can just make a deck of cards. Like if you want to do a whole entire deck, then you can put them into those, the hockey card sleeves, because the cards are 3.5 by 2.5. So, and there's the first card. And you don't have to stop. You can add paint to the edges if you want. You can poke holes. You can do sewing around them. You know, whatever you'd like. Let's do another one. So I hope you're all doing good today. Sorry, I got right into it. Hope you're all enjoying your day with your family, loved ones, or maybe you have to work. So that's okay too, because you have friends at work, and well, hopefully. There we go. It's all crushed up. And sometimes if you find that it lifts or whatever, just add a little more glue underneath. But the sanding it helps for the paper to adhere to, or the paints. Oops. Start cutting the card. But I thought I could do sets of them, you know, like a set of 5 in a theme, and then, you know, but for today, we'll just do what we're doing. And I have napkin as well, like we can try a couple of them with the napkin, of course, and napkins are very versatile. So I'm just going to add a couple of these in different places just to see what that effect looks like. I have another little piece right here. And most of the stickiness is gone from the tape. So there we go. Cute. And if you don't want to add anything else to after having this, then don't. I mean, it's lovely just the way it is with that little print on there. There we go. But I like the backs too, the little flowers on there. So I'm going to continue with this because I have a squirrel now, so let's use the squirrel. Do a couple of them with the animals and just kind of go from there. Hope you all enjoyed your weekend. We had a good weekend. There we go. I should have probably inked that up before putting it on there, but it's an easy fix. So then that. Ooh. Maybe I will add a little of this. It's always good to have a little extra just in case. You know, and I can come back and add extras on there, but I might not. It just depends on how elaborate you want to make your playing cards. So let's do the big guy. I've been itching to do the big guy, so let's do it. Put that in the garbage. All right, so I just have little bits of the tissue paper, and it's just the stuff from Dollar Tree. It's nice and cheap, which I like. Don't have to spend a fortune on stuff. I try to get good coverage, but sometimes this glue doesn't do it all. There we go. Just going to add the ink all the way in. We'll make this one I don't have very many of these big guys left, and I'm not sure even where to get them because they were in some Happy Mail. I'm just going to emphasize all the wrinkles, excuse me, that I put there. So that's fun. Oh yeah. And then you can take your, where's my emery board? See, now I have a big mess going on. Okay, oh, there it is. And then I'm just going to sand off the edges. Just like we did with our puzzle pieces that we made that video, if you've seen that. If not, then I can find it and link it, and then you can see. But I mean, you're seeing it here as well, right? Just take the edge and go down the side, and it rips it off nicely, just like that. And then if your corners are coming up, then you can just add a bit of glue. It's a little noisy, but apologize for that. It doesn't last for very long. There we go. Get rid of the garbage. And then there, and then you can just come back in and ink up your edges again. And then this is where you can add inks to it and spray them with water. Like if you have the Tim Holtz oxide sprays, that would be fantastic to use. And then you just spritz it with water and let your water run down and around. And that's what I did to some of the others as well. That's always fun because you can add whatever colors you want to your card. All right, so you can make this a pocket. What about if we make things pockets? No, that card's just a little too big for that, I think. But, and this is where you can just come and layer some stuff and just kind of go from there. Can still add some of the dictionary page to it that we have, just to add another piece of background, or you can just add music and book page and stuff like that. You don't have to, it doesn't have to be on tape, obviously. I just thought this would be a nice little technique to learn, and yeah, it's nice to know that it works. And it just adds the background goodness. There's no right or wrong, right? You want to try something new, try something new. And it's not, it'll all be fantastic. Maybe I'll put that on that side. See what all these little pictures are. Oh my goodness, they're so cute. Oh, here, she has a little kitty cat. Could put her there. And then I have these little lace bits. Can add something like that. Let's try that. These are Tim Holtz. Tracy, my sister-in-law, she had put together a bunch of little ephemera pieces and just all kinds of goodness and put them into those hockey sleeves, and then she gave some to me. So there's a huge abundance of goodness in each pocket, and that's what all of this is. So I'm going to grab my wet glue for this one though, just because it's heavier. And I want to make sure that it's going to stick. It has a hole there for a tab or something, but I'm going to leave it in. I'm not going to use it for this. So I'm just going to put it there. And you still see the print in behind, which is fun. There we go. And that can go there. And same thing with this one. You can add a hole to either side if you want to put them onto a ring, or you can just do them in the center and then you can have them all flip up. That's a great idea too. You know, it's whatever you are wanting. Whatever look you're going for, that's the look you do. I'm just going to take out a number off of one of these dictionary pages. It's probably a lot smaller than it needs to be, but that's okay. We'll just do it anyway. I'm using what I have around me. I'm using just whatever pieces. Let's just grab that. It's probably too small. It doesn't have to be off anywhere by itself, but I'm just going to put it, oh yeah, just needed a number or something. And then I have this little bit of lace that can go there too, or at the bottom. You can scrunch it up. Let's just see. Pop it here. We had a lot of snow here on the weekend, so people are out shoveling and blowing snow, and I'm just trying to scrunch it up a little bit, see if that helps. And then I'll cut the little ends off. There we go. And I'll keep those because they're perfect little ends. And there. Just ink them up a little bit. And there you go. Bling, of course, is always good. Whatever kind of bling that you want. I didn't bring any bling over, but there's that. Shall we do one more? Another big one? Let's do a big one. And we'll use the napkin this time. I'll show you what that looks like. So I didn't do this one, so I'm just going to quickly sand it, get all the shiny off. There we go. And then I just give it a little wipe. I have my thing here. It's damp, but it's not like a real big wet. So I'm just going to wipe it off. There we go. And then I took the top part of the napkin off, and that's what I'm going to use, and we'll get it onto here. Oops, let me ink it first, actually. Sometimes I remember, sometimes I forget. But either way, it's fine because you can always ink on top of whatever you've put on there. You can use colored tissue paper as well. It does not have to be the plain white or this. Like if you have pink and you do shabby chic, then use a pink tissue, and then you can just go from there. You can use that as your base. So that would be beautiful, filled with lace and goodness. I don't do so well with shabby chic. I really just can't. I don't know if it's because I can't grasp the concept of it or what, but oh dear. I have no clue. Oops, I ripped it. Well, that's okay. We'll just ink it up. I was hoping to squish it in a little bit, but that's okay. And then I'm going to do the same thing, and I'm going to just rip it off here with my... And some of it comes off. That's okay. It can all be inked up. It can be disguised if you don't like that. I don't mind the card underneath it. Get that away. Or you just use your scissors if you would prefer. A cutter, whatever you'd like. Or you can just do a fussy tear around it. You know, you can just do this and tear all the way around. All right. Oh, that makes a mess too. All right, so let's see if I can straighten it out just a little. Nope, that's okay. So I'm going to grab my ink, and it's the vintage photo, and then I'm just going to go around where it was ripped and color it in. Just like that. Well, that looks all right. What do you think of that one? That looks pretty good. Just move that out of my way. And then just come in and you can start making them pretty. Could make this one a side pocket. You know, I didn't make any of those tuck spots, but that's okay, especially the big one. But I think I might with this one. Let's just see what kind of pictures we have. And then she can go, yeah, maybe not. Oh dear. Yep, there we go. Changing my mind. We got flowers, got all kinds of little tickets here. Oh, she's cute. Okay. Let's just check things out. Could be a pocket. We always talk about pockets. I always talk about pockets. Let's see. I think I need some flowers or something. I have my bin of all my little envelope bags with flowers and stuff in them. I mean, this is what takes the longest, right? Trying to decide what you're adding as embellishments. Sometimes it can be a struggle. I will admit, sometimes it can be a struggle of what to put on. I have this. These are old Tim Holtz. These ones here, like they've all of these ones are old, and I've had them for quite some time. but I still wasn't happy with that. How, that's very striking. What do you think of that? Just put a butterfly on it. When in doubt, use a butterfly or mushrooms. And again, I'm going to use my wet glue just because it's a harder surface. And I didn't use any of the print on the back of this one, but that's okay. You don't need it. It's just a little addition. I'm going to drop it right there, I think. I did put glue, of course, on the wing. You can cut the wing off if you want, just to make it flush, which I don't know if I want to do that, actually. But, yeah. And, of course, I have all my Tim Holtz peephole. These are the bags I'm digging in, just so you know. And then I have my box of goodness in here. So that's just to show you what I'm digging in case you were wondering. But I keep wanting to put a pocket there. And so I'm going to. Might as well. I'm gonna put a little thumb notch in the top of it, though. Just there we go. Ooh, that was very tiny. Let's try a little bigger. That's better. There we go. Yep, just make it a pocket. I know there's lines on the back for writing, but it doesn't matter. You can use anything you have for a pocket or a tuck spot. There we go, just like that. And that's where you can add in your little bits of goodness. And that looks beautiful. I would love to send this as a little happy mail to someone. Just make, you know, you can make 3 or 4 of them, 5 of them, however many you want, and just send it in happy mail. But look at that. That's gorgeous. And you can add something there if you want. You can add a little, like there's binoculars here, but you can add a flower. Like if you have a long flower, add a flower there. Just put a little bit of lace. This is that stuff that I like to make messy. But you can make them as plain as you want or as elaborate as you want. So there we go. I'm just going to spread it out and then just add that. And again, you can add some bling to it. Let's see what I have in my drawer, in my magic drawer of shiny. I wish I could show you. It's just completely full of bling. How about a pearl? I'll just pop a pearl there. And there we go. Just a little pearl on the bottom. So cute. What do you think of that? Do we have time to do one more? What do you think? One more card? I have one more here. Let's do it. Get my mess out of the way. Okay. So what should I use? Let's just use plain old dictionary page. Not with the tape, not with anything else. Just pick a page that you like. And this dictionary page is so thin, but it's lovely to use. So let me just ink it up. Okay, my glue stick. Hopefully I haven't been off camera anytime. There we go. Just going to do this and I'm going to fussy tear around it. I'll just tear it off, but this gives it a start to the tear. Figure out where it started. Yeah, folding down the edges just kind of helps it to know where it's tearing. And I missed the corner there, but yeah, that's okay. We are not going for perfection. At least you'll find no perfection here, which is good. And then I'll just ink it. Oh, cute. So we don't need those little bits anymore. And this one, if you have another playing card, turn it to the side. You know what, let's do that because I would wanted to do that anyway. So I'm just gonna do this, cut it in half. We're gonna make a pocket using this. I wonder if I fold it in half and then I'll cut. We'll see how that looks. Or you can tear it, have a nice jagged edge. That would be all right too. Just fix that a bit. Doesn't have to be straight. I want it straight-ish. Anyway, straight-ish. And I'm going to put it there. I'll just add another piece of the dictionary page. I'm just going to tear a bit off the top. Nope, that's too short. All right, let's do this. Try to show you a few little different ways to cover your playing cards. I didn't get the paints or anything out today, but or the inks. These are just, but it's just the basic bits. If you want to see using ink and the gesso and stuff like that, then just leave a message in the comments, and then we can have a play doing that too. That'll be a load of fun. All right, let me just quickly ink it up. Whew. I feel like I got a sneeze coming on. I hope not. Okay. Some glue. I didn't sand the opposite side, but that's okay. So then just, whoops, make a little pocket there, and you can see the definition because I inked up the edges. And then you just start filling it. Start filling it with your little pieces of goodness. I mean, these are so awesome to send to people. You know, just have little bits of goodness, and then they can in turn take those bits and add them to their journals or whatever they are in the process of creating. All right, let's get that one in there. But look how cute that is. Oh, that's just darling. And then you can just add something to the front to dress it up. I'm just using what I have on my desk. I'm not going to go searching for other things. You know, I don't want to waste your time and by looking around. And if I didn't do it ahead of time, then it doesn't matter, because we're just going to play with what we have. So just like that. And again, you got little bits of this. I just want just a tiniest piece. And to rough it up, I just rub it on my scissors. And then get these lovely little flaky ends. And that one came right apart. Awesome. Add a little bit of glue. And then just add that like that. And it just gives another texture. Another touchy-feely spot. You know, we all love texture. I think, anyway. I know that I do. Maybe I should just say I love texture. And different elements on the stuff that we make. I'm just going to add a bit of glue to this guy. There we go. All right, so I'm going to leave it there for today. We did awesome. Like, look at all these lovelies that we made. We did 5. We altered 5 cards today. Do I have them all in frame? I really hope so, because, oh. There. These are our creations today. And you can just carry on. Keep going. Right? You don't have to stop at just this. You can have a huge mass make. You can make, you know, a huge amount of the big ones. If you have a whole deck of cards, go through your deck and just start altering them, adding goodness to them all. And when you're done, you're going to have a beautiful set of altered cards. All right, hopefully you enjoyed that. I hope you all have a beautiful day. Thank you all for being here with me today. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thanks to all my new subscribers. Welcome, and I hope you'll be inspired and enjoy your time. Take care, everyone. God bless. Bye for now.